Hello, and thanks for joining us on another episode of Great Outdoor Pursuits. I'm out here today. We're going to give a little steelhead fishing a try. You know, I've always said steelhead fishing, or fishing in general, might be kind of some of the easier videos I've ever had to put together in episodes. And we've been working on an ice fishing episode for the last 3 weeks now. Some walleye fishing, some pan fishing, and it just hasn't seemed to quite pan out. We're going to head up north to Mystique Lake in the UP, and Joe and John and some of their buddies went out and found a few walleye. Check out some of the fish that they caught.
Well, finally got it all set up. Got all the shanties out. Now we're gonna see if we can catch us some walleye or some bluegill. It's really windy outside, so maybe better get these shanties out. But hopefully get some good fishing action for you. Just get my pole set up here. Throw on a couple waxies first. See if those do any good for some gills. We got some walleye minnows for catching walleye. See if we can get anything to bite.
Stake it. Take it down. Playing pretty big too. That one's swinging off the woohoo! There's a keeper walleye.
There we go.
He's 15. Alright. First one of the night. Oh, tight. Alright. He's going crazy. That's nice. Going crazy. Oh! Big one too! Ah!
Well, I sure wish I could have joined those guys up there on Mystique Lake. They had a heck of a time and caught some nice fish. Been nice if some of those fish would have made it to my dinner table. But what we're going to do next, we're going to run up to Lake Charlevoix. We were up there and trying to do a little bit of walleye fishing ourselves, and the walleye just didn't seem to cooperate for us. But we had something big grab a hold of one of our lines, and it was a heck of a fight. Check this fight out. What we got here is a toad. Don't know what it is yet. It's still coming. Just scream and drag.
Woohoo! Oh my god. Giant pike. Giant.
Is it gonna fit through the hole?
I don't think so.
It's interesting because I don't. There you go. Because I don't have a steel leader on here.
Oh wow. Yeah, it's a pike.
Yeah.
Wow, these shoes. That's a big boy.
That's giant.
Yeah. There you go. Keep going.
How was that?
He's a giant. As soon as you touch him, he's gonna go.
I gotta hold his mouth and start to guide him up.
Turn him into a hole.
Get over
Get
here,
his
Get
gill.
him down the hole. I'm trying to get his hand down there.
Oh, okay.
Hold him there a minute. Can you see him down? Yeah.
Oh, this is what ice fishing's all about right here. You never know what you're gonna tie into. Oh my goodness. I don't know, what is that beast? 30, 36, 40? 36 probably? Beautiful fish. That is awesome. Put together a video a couple years ago for the Fisherman's Digest on how to tie a polymer knot. So I'm going to explain that to you here today and kind of go through the steps I do to tie that knot. It's one of the stronger knots I've found for this type of fishing. Everybody's got their own favorite knot. This one here takes me next to no time to tie, and it holds up real well. So what I do is I feed the line through the eye once, and I make a loop and feed it back through the eye. After I've created that loop, I'll take and I'll tie a hitch. So just like you're tying a shoelace, you got yourself a hitch knot. And then you're going to take this loop that's left over, you're going to run your hook through that loop. You want to make sure you wet your knot, and then pull her tight. It's as easy as that, and it's a very strong, very durable knot. I've not had that knot break yet. It always breaks the line before it'll break the knot. Trim off the tag, now we're ready to roll. Well, you would have thought at some point that with all the fishing I've done in my life that I would have hooked into a northern pike that would have been over 24 inches, which is the legal size for Michigan. And I never would have thought that jigging for walleye that I would have hooked into the monster that I did. I wouldn't, with only running a 20-pound main line and 8-pound fluorocarbon leader, that northern had that lure so deep into his mouth that there's no way on a typical day that I would have ever caught that fish. With all the runs that he took, that line should have snapped in a heartbeat. But it didn't, and I had a heck of a story to tell. Well, myself along with several other pro staffers decided to join a local tournament that was going on. That was put on by Goldstar Outdoors II out of Lake Odessa, Michigan. And the fish bite has been quite slow for pretty much every lake around the area. So we figured, why not we give it a whirl and see what would happen. So here's the results on how our day ended up, catching a few panfish on a local lake.
I like to bite the tails off my minnows. Couple reasons. Gives the fish a wounded appearance with a fish bite, and I get my morning dose of protein. I like to set the tip ups just above the weed line, where a pike like to strike. They sit in the weeds and wait for their prey to swim by, so to speak.
Not quite what we're going for, but good enough. You're not doing that, or ready?
Yep.
There we go. Well, 3 bass for the day, no pike yet. Hopefully we start snagging soon. Better fish. Another bass. Thanks for joining us on this episode of Great Outdoor Pursuits. I'm Chris Craner, and we'll see you next time.